Hi, I'm Julia Magaña, and today I want to share with you 8 tips to optimize your video conferencing and home recordings. Now, obviously, the pandemic has totally been a paradigm shift in how we are able to share information. We are using a whole lot more video conferencing, video recordings at home, all kinds of new things. Now, personally, I think this is really exciting because it's an equalizing way for all of us to be able to get our message out there. If you are an investigator, a researcher with an important message, this is an amazing tool that you have in your own hands, in your own home. And I want to be able to help you optimize that. Okay, so here are my 8 tips. Number 1, lights. Okay, find your most flattering light. Our goal here is to avoid shadows. Natural diffused light directly in front of you is best. So try sitting in front of a window, or even better if there can be windows on all sides of you except behind you. Don't sit in front of a window, as that will create a grainy appearance as your camera is trying to get the best exposure on your face. If you don't have natural light, put a lamp behind your computer so that it shines forward. That's what I do. As an experiment, you can try walking around your home with your camera on your computer and just see where the best lights are. Another trick to get extra diffuse white light is to open a mostly white page, such as your email or Facebook, and turn up the screen light to maximum. This will light up your face for a recording. Okay, camera. This is all about the angles. The worst angle is the one that we all naturally tend to do, and that is with our flat and kind of facing up towards us. Now, obviously, this creates chins, and because you're looking down, your eyes kind of close. That's not a good look on anybody. So the best thing to do is to actually lift up your computer. You can do this by just pulling out those old medical school textbooks and propping your computer up a few inches. This brings it up, and then your eyes are either parallel or looking straight, slightly up to see the camera. It's huge. You also want your camera to be about 2 to 3 feet away from you so that your hands and a large portion of your body can be within inside of that camera view. You also don't want to be a teeny tiny little speck in the middle of that big background as well. Okay, that takes me to tip number 3, set the scene. You don't want your background to be distracting. Be intentional. Look at what's behind you. Try to pick one area of your house that you're going to do your conferencing or video recording in, and keep that area clean and neat. Okay, tip number 4, watch your eyeballs, okay? We all want to kind of watch ourselves and see what we're doing. We're prone towards that. That's natural. Or maybe you want to watch your notes and read your notes directly off, but that's not how you connect with the people on the other side of the camera. So keep your eyes on the camera as much as possible. Okay, tip number 5, wear colors that are bright and that pop. I personally like to keep a brightly colored cardigan around my desk or nearby at all times so that I can pop it on during video conferencing or during recordings. Contrast with the background is very helpful. Okay, tip number 6, the mics on our computers generally suck. Don't use them. I personally use a Shure mic. I have it attached to my computer, so I just plug it in when I'm doing my video conferencing or when I'm recording. It's super easy for me. But an easy multitasker that you can also use your CME funds to buy are the Apple AirPods Pro. Tip number 7, less is more on our slides. I know that's really hard. This is probably the hardest tip of all, but reduce the quantity of information that you are projecting on those slides, okay? It's distracting for the reader because they're sitting there trying to read your slides instead of actually listening and absorbing your message. The slides' images should complement your message, not distract from it. And remember, a lot of people are actually viewing this on their devices, their handheld devices, such as their phone. And so everything is going to be a lot smaller there. When I do a recording, I always watch it on my phone before I publish it, because I want to make sure that everything is easily seen on smaller devices as well. Okay, last tip, tip number 8, the camera eats up energy. You need to project more energy than normal. Turn up your enthusiasm. Smile as you speak to brighten up your voice. Be animated. sound clear and vibrant. Be aware of your body and practice ahead of time to see what you look like. Keep your energy within the camera frame and don't sit on a swivel chair or other mobile device. It's hard to concentrate when the speaker is moving too much. Okay, those are my 8 tips. I hope that they help you as you get your important message out there into the world. Thank you.